Crews are on the scene this morning of an overnight apartment fire in South Tulsa. That's right, we are back, and wow, last night was kind of a shock to the system. We're not used to those storms, and it almost got a little cool for a while. Well, a lot of Tulsans are interested in the city's new trash service. It's one of the top trending stories right now at KJRH.com. Heavy storms rolling through Virginia kill 2 people and leave almost 2 million without power. Good morning, I'm ErinClips22. We have an update to breaking news next on 2 News Midday. Investigators have determined the cause of an overnight apartment fire, plus how many families are without homes. Beige fat. It's in your body, but it may not be as bad as it sounds. What brown can do for you in our HealthCast. Another swift move by Taylor. What list the crossover country star is topping that has her raking in the dough? But first, meteorologist George Flickinger is here with a look at the midday forecast. Good morning to you, George. I'm ErinClips22 in for Dina Silk. It's 4:58. Right as I was walking in here, I was reading that the average July temperature in Kuwait City is 116. So at least we have that going for us.
It could be worse.
We are following developing news from Capitol Hill in the day ahead. The House of Representatives has now passed a bill to repeal President Obama's health care law. Karen, basically the city is telling the owner of this property, come up with a solid plan in the next 60 days or it's going up for auction. About 60% of the complaints have come from backyard customers. So to avoid the confusion, crews are going around to spray paint areas and mark those backyard customers. Well, speaking of those powerful storms last night, they left behind plenty of damage in South Tulsa. The hardest hit area was across from the Oral Roberts University campus. Yeah, Russ, it should be the biggest race of the night. Congressman John Sullivan has held this seat in the House for nearly 10 years now. If elected in November, this will be the 6th term that he serves District 1. The 1st district includes Tulsa, Washington, and Wagner counties, as well as portions of Creek and Rogers County. Sullivan recently asked to serve on the House and Energy Commerce Committee. Recently, he authored a bill on promoting the use of natural gas for vehicles. He's also made it very clear his opposition to the Red Clay Casino development in Broken Arrow. He has been in the seat again since 2002, so voters in the past have made it clear they feel comfortable with Sullivan as their leader. Now, that being said, this may be his toughest re-election year yet. Facing off against Jim Bridenstine, the two have had some heated exchanges regarding Bridenstine's tenure at the Tulsa Air and Space Museum and John Sullivan's voting record. So it should be a very interesting night. It's quiet here at the campaign watch party right now, but it should begin to pile in as the polls close at 7 o'clock, and John Sullivan will be here as well. In the meantime, I'm going to send it over to my colleague Marla Carter, who is at Bridenstine's campaign watch party. Marla?